welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the banks of the Ohio River, it is Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals fans, please welcome your 2025 Cincinnati Bengals.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran, still go, former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
And here we have a former Super Bowl MVP. Now, Mike, he might not be what he once was, but you can argue he has transitioned into being one of, if not the most reliable backup quarterback in the entire NFL. Whenever he's been forced into the starting lineup, he gives your team a chance. That's all you could ask for, especially at this point in his career.
Throwing, Flacco. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. Number one pick in the 2024 draft, it's Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Trace Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burden. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On fourth down, the Bears send out their second-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Bengals offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Flacco. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now Flacco. That is caught. Finding Higgins.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Flacco to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Flacco. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in.
That's interference.
Looked like he
Defense.
might have gotten there early. To throw is Flacco. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Flacco to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Taylor Britt.
Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. Again about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
On the return is Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Here's Brown. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Hero. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and goal. Back to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
6-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
That is on the 9-yard line. A gain of 4. Brings up third and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Like, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points. And it was probably a little bit closer than they would have preferred, but the decision to go for it pays off as they get just enough to extend this drive.
Over the middle of the big target, Vance. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass caught left side by Fant. And the Bengals are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Brown. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Now here's second and goal. Ready. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. No effect. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game to see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Bears offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. On the move left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
A run here with Swift. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 9. Throwing is Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. Moore going in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
That pass is caught by Burton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Headed left, buying time. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it is recovered by the Bangles.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll run here with Brown. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
And 11.
Throwing, Flacco. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
First down.
Flacco. That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Here's Flacco to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's fast. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Now Flacco. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Here's Flacco. That's going to be caught, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. On first and 10, it's Williams. Rolling right, he's going to run it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Swift. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 12.
It's a gain of 28.
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Here is a big one. Third down and 2. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return starts from the 5, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive as it starts with first down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes!
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw is Flacco. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Flacco to throw. He gets that to his big target. Thanks. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready, break. Let's go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard's going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. It is second and a yard. Brown. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Here's first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bears first down.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. On second down, it's Williams. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. That complete to Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
They spike it with 7 seconds left on the clock. Williams to throw on second down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Sending it downfield for Fant. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Moore going in motion. from the shotgun. It's Williams. Another one there for Burden. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down and 9.
It's a gain of a yard.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move.
27-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up third and 3.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll air one out for Higgins. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Flacco. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing, Flacco. Sending it downfield for Fant. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here's Flacco to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on fourth down.
First down.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Go!
Flacco. He's going to look downfield once again. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Here's Flacco. That's into the hands of Yosifov. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good.
So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Yosifov. Touchdown, Bengals. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They had to work for this